I'd like to ask the Minister for Enterprise whether it is the policy of his department that a work permit should be issued if a suitably qualified Isle of Man worker can be employed.
The Minister for Enterprise to reply, Mr Skelly.
Part 1 of Schedule 2 to the Control of Employment Regulations 2017 sets out 10 matters which the Department must take into account when deciding whether or not to grant or renew a work permit. And Part 2 of that schedule sets out a further 6 matters which the Department may take into account. The first matter which the Department must take into account requires consideration as to, and I quote verbatim, whether there are any suitable Isle of Man workers available in the trade, occupation or profession in respect of which the application is made, having regard to A, any skills, qualifications, knowledge or experience required for the position, and B, the importance of the position to the applicant's undertaking. The wording of the matter was agreed following detailed consultation and is intended to balance the interest of Isle of Man workers who may be suitable and available with the employer's need for the most talented employees in the most important positions. It is intended to allow the decision maker to exercise discretion and to take into account the particular circumstances of each application. Having said that, where an Isle of Man worker has applied for a post but is rejected, the employer is generally required to provide evidence to the Work Permit Office, including details as to the number of applications received from Isle of Man workers and the reasons why those workers were considered unsuitable. Additional evidence may be required which justifies the appointment of a non-Isle of Man worker. In this way, we seek to protect the employment opportunities of Isle of Man workers as far as reasonable, while enabling employers to obtain the workers they need. Good morning.
Supplementary, Ms Sage.
Thank you, Mr President. Can the Minister confirm, therefore, that I do believe that the policy is perhaps not being followed verbatim, as he's just stated, and he's also advised that the Department does state the reasons why a person does not get the job if they are perceived to be a suitable Manx worker. Does that evidence get circulated to the employee in question that perhaps had the qualifications and the skills to do the job but didn't get the job over somebody who was awarded a work permit?
Mr Skelly to reply.
Yes, I think the Honourable Questioner is asking whether feedback is given on that. I'm not too sure to the applicant whether that is actually given, but we can challenge the employer if there is a rejection. And what I would suggest to the Honourable Questioner is that if there is a specific case, to refer to us and we will investigate the matter.
Edge, supplementary.
Thank you, Mr President. I'm sure the member would understand why somebody wouldn't perhaps challenge a position if perhaps the new person coming in with the work permit was going to then subsequently be their superior within the workplace. That would be very difficult. Does he think it would not be good policy to advise the person that didn't get the job the reasons why? If you're providing that detail anyway, it'd be quite simple to just provide it to the person that was rejected.
Right, sir.
I understand where the Honourable question is coming from. However, what I would suggest once more is that there is a process here that could be referred, and if there is a challenge that's necessary, we've actually got the mechanisms and we've got the law in place there to make that challenge and make it robust. Because if there is any, as I say, this is law here, and if this is broken, we do need to challenge it.